Yeehaw, and welcome back to another episode of Hot Dog. I'm your man, Jimmy Steels, Mr. Steel, your John Deere, and today, I've got an interesting fella sitting next to me. Tell us your name.
It's Arthur Walsh.
Say it again.
Arthur Walsh.
Arthur Walsh. Is that correct?
It is Walsh.
And you are what do you do, Arthur Walsh?
Well, I do lots of things, but primarily I'm an artist.
Oh yeah, so I've had some autistic friends too. They tend to like trains.
No.
Do you like trains?
Not artist. I'm an artist.
Yeah, I'm familiar with autistic people. I mean, that's okay. I mean, I can see it too.
I don't think you hear me right. There's no you. It's not. It's an R. It's no R. There's no you. It's R.
Oh.
An R. Artist.
Autist. Sounds a lot like autistic. So we're saying the same thing.
I know you're saying autistic. I'm saying artistic. You miss. I don't know if you can't hear me right or where the microphones are, but I'm an artist with the paints
man, and it's
the,
okay to be autistic. I mean,
and the colors.
They tend to be smart and they tend to be very.
No, I draw
socially.
No, but I draw
different.
I draw.
You draw. Draw. Yeah, I mean,
drawings, paintings.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of autistic people are
sculptures.
Into that stuff that generally the population isn't that too much into. But
no, oh my god, this guy can't be done.
Where are you from?
I just can't be asked. I literally just cannot be asked. You asking me another question?
What's it like being autistic?
I still don't. Okay.
Because here
I do paintings, in drawings.
What do you like to draw?
Women primarily.
I like women.
Lots of women.
Do you have a girlfriend? Are you allowed to date people?
What do you mean I'm not allowed to date?
Like, are you okay enough to where you can be social with another female present?
Are you talking about my autistic skill?
Yeah, your autism and your ability to...
Autistic.
Yes, you're autistic.
A-U-T-I-S-T.
R.
Autistic.
So, see, it's coming out a little bit more. You don't know how to spell much either. I typically thought that was something autistic people were good at, was reading and spelling. And
I'm not an author.
But your name's Arthur.
Yes.
You are Arthur.
Name's Arthur. Arthur Walsh, not an author. I don't read, don't write, I paint. I draw.
But you're spelling autistic wrong, and you put a R, what you called a aw.
I just can't be asked. You're not understanding. Do you read?
Yeah.
Do you read English?
Yeah. I speak it too.
Have you talked to anybody who actually does English? Who's English?
Yeah, all the people I talk to speak English.
No, but you're American, correct?
Yeah, and we speak English.
You're going to England, UK.
I'm okay. Are you okay?
Probably wondering why we gathered here tonight.
Let's talk money. Dollars and cents, Wes.
Oh, do you mind if I sit closer to the screen there, laddie?
We're brothers.
Are you laughing at my brother?
You're my brother.
He's my brother, baby.
Okay. All right.
Come on in and watch your step as you take a look in my mind. 3 months late on rent, and if I live one more more day, it's just another day behind. Just another day behind. Whoa, it's not your typical heartbeat. Whoa, it's something of substance.
Oh, hey.
And I'm a fiend.
Didn't see you there. Come on in.
I can't sleep in my dreams. This empty house is full of thieves.
Oh, well. Jerry-less episode, maybe? He gone.
He left.
It's been a long, troublesome weekend. Went down to Austin.
How was that?
It was fun. Got like no sleep. The hardest part, it was like,
Where'd you stay?
we stayed in an Airbnb, like in East Austin. And it was like, we could walk like everywhere. We could walk to 6th Street. And like, I don't know, we did so much walking. The next day I was like, maybe I'm just really unathletic. But the first day we were there, we walked a lot. And then when I woke up, I was like sore from walking. I was like, holy shit. Oh yeah, we need to turn the sign on. But yeah, so that was fun. Saw a girl just walking, no shirt, on the streets of Austin.
No bra, bro.
No bra.
Just
Titties
titties.
out. It said free the titties and just hold up a
Whoa.
sign, free the titties. And I was like, excuse me?
Where are you going? Come back here.
What are we doing?
Where are we going?
What are we doing? What movement is this? I accept.
I accept. I vote yes.
I vote yes in this movement. Let's eliminate all white people. Whoa, hold on. Wait,
Hey,
wait.
hey. Well,
Huh?
if there's tits.
Okay, wait a minute. now it's just a thinking point.
Was she by herself?
No, she was with like some guy. Maybe it could have just been, she could have been just walking and some guy's like, yeah, I'll be your hype man, like something. But I don't know. There was just some guy walking, maybe another girl walking behind her and stuff. Like,
Free
Okay.
the boobies.
yeah, I saw that. The bars are fun. We went to the mothership, the comedy
Nice.
mothership.
Nice.
It was very hard to get in. I didn't know that they do this, but they literally like lock up every item you have and put it in like a protective case to where only they can open it.
I knew Rogan did that at his shows.
I
where
could see
nobody
that, but
films
we were,
or
yeah.
nothing.
But I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's pretty obvious to see if people filmed, and it was great. Like, it was great. I like being at the mothership, but like, it's like $60 to get in for a ticket. It was bottom of the barrel. We had, that's literally what it was called, bottom of the barrel, and there were some younger guys, some guys I've recognized from like being on Kill Tony. Don't know any names of them, but like, there's this one Indian guy, and he was really, really funny. And I remember, like, because I had to go piss really bad, and I was walking out, and he was like, just out there, and I was like, bro, you fucking killed it. Like, as I walked drunk to the restroom to take a piss, and he was like, bombed it. And I was like, that was funny. That was funny.
That's a good one-liner right there.
Heath Cortez was watching the door and like doing all this shit.
Who?
He's like Heath Cortez on Kill Tony, like the real small guy. He's like, acts like a younger kid. He's like, I think I'm the opposite of a pedophile. But he's like a golden ticket winner on Kill Tony. It's like, it's so weird. It's like, bro, these guys work here. you fucking work here.
That's crazy.
I saw Drew Nickens outside, took a picture with him, and then it was blurry as fuck. And then I walked away at that point, and I'm like, I don't want to ask him for another picture.
Yeah, I did that with Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah. You told me about that too, and I was just like thinking about it. I was like, nah, no way. That's literally like, I've been thinking about that since like, I was like, next time I take a picture with a
Make sure it's right. Make
with
sure
the
it's
guy,
good.
and then I was just like, yeah, that's good. I swear I looked at it and it was fine, and then I looked at it later. I'm like, I can't even tell who that is. But yeah, it was fun. Yeah. So, but also like the mothership, you had to buy 2 drinks. it's 2-drink minimum. It was $15 a drink. Mm-hmm. And then we couldn't even sit together. We had a squad of 8 people. I sat with Michael. I sat with one of them because they were just like, and I just kind of wanted to like hurry up and get in because we had to wait on them because they had to like check everything, and like Michael had a camera and they couldn't figure it out. They're like, can't bring that in. He was like, what the fuck do I do with it? Can you hold it? No. I don't know what to do with it. Like, you want me to walk all the way back to the place and put it up? Like, I don't know what to do.
You didn't put it in the lockbox thing?
No, they couldn't. Like, I don't know. They were arguing with him, and it took forever. And then just like all of a sudden, he had the camera with him, and they were just like, "Don't shoot anything." I was like, "All right." Unless they just held it finally. But I'm just like, "What are we doing?"
Can we go?
And then so we couldn't even sit together. Everyone else sat like I guess by themselves with like some random people.
Well, that's fun.
And then we didn't even have a table. Like, we're just sitting there, like the 2 people in front of us had a table, and then we were just like this to them, behind them on a seat. And then when we had a drink, it was just like, all right, I don't have a fucking table, so I just started drinking it, and it was gone. I was like, oh, fuck me. But the guy, shout out to the guy in front of us. He was really cool. He was like, oh, what's up? Like, gave us names. Like, yeah, y'all use it. But he was really nice. But his girlfriend was really, really drunk, and was just like, I was just like, oh my God, we're about to get kicked out just by association, because after some jokes should be like,
I don't know them.
That's not funny. I'm like, oh my fucking God. And finally they left like halfway through, but I was just like, I just felt like secondhand embarrassment from that guy.
Poor guy.
But
Used to go home with that.
He was cool, but she's just like, that's not funny. And he's like, shh. Why?
Why is he saying that?
What are you talking? What's wrong with you? Like, shh, be quiet. What? Be what?
Oh, shit.
Luckily, it was like, I don't know. One time, like, it was like this guy was like talking during the set, and then I think he said like something. He just kind of had like an accent that was just kind of like, he didn't say like bitch shut up, but he was just like, hey, and just like, that was it. Just a quick little just, hey, like in the middle of his set. It was like, I think I recognize him. I recognize his voice, but I can't picture who it was. But he was just like, had like a real, he kind of sounded like Dan Soder. You know, Dan talks and he's like, you know what's simple about this is you go like this. And then he has like a kind of aggressive voice.
Yeah.
But it was like that mixed with like Joe Rogan's like intensity.
Interesting.
And he was just like, and then so he was just talking about, like, yeah, I'm doing this with my boys. And then she's like, hey, what are you saying? He's like, hey, and then just silence the whole entire room. I was like, oh my God.
Such power. Yeah, my weekend was stupid.
Apparently the serial killer's still on the loose. Still haven't found him.
In Austin?
When they text all the gay people.
You should have helped out.
Well, I think I found him because I went by this house, and the weirdest house. I don't know why I didn't get a picture of it, but you know those like toy, like little things for kids, those little like ride-ons. Like
Fuck yeah, I used to have some.
And stuff, and then there's like the smaller ones that aren't like electric. That you just like put your up and feed in. Like they're like more for like toddlers, and then the what is that red and yellow thing that looks like?
Oh yeah, that's
like
the OG.
Circle. The OG thing, yeah, those, and then the pink and white ones, just like shit like that. I can imagine like a corner house, old shitty house, white pinkish, fucking probably a couple fucking bullet holes, probably a couple smashes, and just on the garden, full garden, like that place in True Detective, that last house.
Oh.
Like, they go through that one part where there's, like, those really tall, like, plants. I don't know what kind of things they were, but there's, like, that really tall plants, like that side house thing where they're kind of, like, walking through.
And they had all the toy cars out?
In the movie, or?
No, in the
thing I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had, like, and then, like, a white picket fence, and then just, like on the fence, like a bunch of those toy, like big toy cars, like for toddlers, like for fucking kids, just all the way across, and like they're old, dusty, fucking muddy.
That's
they're not
him.
clean. They're not nice looking.
That's him. We have the address. We know who you are. We know you like children. You're busted.
I was just like, what are we doing? Like, have we not investigated this guy? And then even worse, he has way too much money on his hands, first off, because he had like some old, like, but everything was like shitty. Like there was no like top of the line fucking shit. Like it was like old. Like there was a pink Jeep and it was like from fucking 1982. Like whenever they invented it, that's when he got it. It was old. And then it was like some older cars, like actual cars. Like, those like those cars, they're maybe not like a Monte Carlo or like a Gran Torino or like an El Camino, like those type of cars, but like a cheaper version of it.
Okay.
And then like how like you look at some of those old cars and they're like rusted, like the whole hood's rusted. It's like it used to be green, but now it's green and brown and shit.
Yeah.
Like imagine those like ones that you could find in like a junkyard. Like I think he had like 6 cars, like 3 parked in like front of his house, like 2 parked across from the other one.
That's so weird.
And then he had giant stuffed bears, like those $50 bears.
Outside the house?
No, just in the car. Yeah, and it was outside
in the
house,
car.
but in the car, like in the driving wheel. Then one of them was like glued, like sticking their hand out like this.
Okay.
People know what I'm talking about. If there's somebody like they have to know. It's like those people that walk around, those cars that walk around Denton with the Earth is flat shit. You never seen that car?
No, but I don't want to.
No. But it's just like it was pretty noticeable. I'm just
yeah, somebody needs to investigate this gentleman.
And he was outside, like watering the plants.
What
and
do you
shit.
look like?
Old, bigger, gray hair, gray beard.
Just old.
Yeah. Sorry if you're watching this. If you're the guy watching this, hey, that's just my shit.
Yeah, if you're the guy who's just like, hey, I like to collect shit. And it's my grandkids' stuff or something. But that's...
It ain't his grandkid stuff. It was his stuff. It was around when he was a kid. Like, because that shit is old. You don't just fake... Unless he's just like a really good artist. He's a really good artist. And like, props to him. If he's an artist and that's just like... what he was going for that week or month or something, then that's actually kind of sick. But if you're not, you need to be into a federal prison, I guess.
Institutionalized.
I'm just walking by like, what are we doing? What are we doing looking for this guy? This is him. Like, this is him. I guarantee it. Look at every fucking movie ever. It's this guy.
I went to the doctor this morning.
Where's my daughter?
Yeah, that fucking scene from Prisoners.
Beating
What
the
if somebody's
fucking
hiding? What if he's under the car like fucking Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, drank the fucking drink.
Oh my god. Yeah. Anyways, I went to the doctor this morning. I've got a fucking shoulder impingement. It fucking hurts.
A shoulder impingement?
Yeah.
The heck is that?
It's like stress on the shoulder.
The shoulder got elected out?
Yeah. It's.
Oh, that's impeachment.
It's impeached. It's impeached. My shoulder got impeached. It like creates, I don't know, stress and stuff on whatever bursa, sac, and tendons.
Burst your sack.
Bursting my bursa. I don't know. But anyways, I was in the waiting room, and this is the first time they've had something on the TV that I just got super into. And it was Bob Ross painting. And I just felt so calm. And I never get a whole lot of thoughts that, hey, I want to get high again. But I had a thought where I was like, dude, I want to get high and just watch Bob Ross all day. He's so calm and relaxing. He's like, we're going to make a line for this wave here for the water.
It's like ASMR.
And then we're going to paint it in. But don't feel like if you go past the line, it's a big thing. It's just a guide. It's just a guide. And then we're going to mix this. We're going to make some Play-Doh blue. Oh, it's a beautiful blue. It's
always
beautiful
some
blue.
like
Funny spelling too.
It's always some like it's not just blue. Like we're gonna get some blue. It's like we're gonna get some Febreze flower blue.
And I was in like halfway through his painting, and I was like, God, I want to finish this. And right in the middle of it, they called me back to do some X-rays, and then they sent me back into the waiting room. I was like, yes, I get to finish the painting. And gosh, that thing was a masterpiece. But
I've thought about that too, like as like a background for like our show, like just like a little thing, either like
classic Bob Ross.
either a picture of or just like it going just in the background, just Bob Ross painting, just like a little
On the
like a small
podcast?
little screen, yeah. Just like put
Then
up
people would look at the painting and not us.
well, fuck them, I
This
guess.
is the show.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But like, there's a bar.
It'll get views.
A shout out to the, I think it was Tavern. Shout out to the Tavern. But they just had it playing. They probably still do. Just like Bob Ross just playing during the bar, just on one screen, just Bob Ross going to town. They used to have like I don't know if they do anymore, but they used to have like a YouTube that would just stream Bob Ross 24/7.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I wonder how much his paintings are going for now.
Oh, millions.
Millions? You think millions?
I think some of them. There was some. Wasn't that on House of Collectors or whatever that is? Where he's like, this is an original
King of
Bob Ross
Collectibles.
painting. Yeah, this is original one that
Was
he
it?
painted.
I don't remember how much it was, but
But I don't think he painted it on the show. And it was like worth like, it was still worth like 300,000.
Yeah,
like
that's
if
wild.
you painted it on the show, it'd be worth like a couple million.
damn.
This is a unique painting right here. This was made in 1945.
Dude, I've spent probably about $500 in baseball cards this past week. Speaking of collectibles.
Baseball cards. My baseball cards.
My baseball cards.
They're stealing my baseball cards. These are the crown jewels.
What's that? Oh my God! Isn't that a scene in
Just watched it.
Better Call Saul?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It's like I got them in top loaders and everything, but if they're out in the elements, then we're screwed.
Autograph Derek Jeter. I think you guys are missing the point here.
That was such a good character.
I just watched it in the bathroom.
Oh my gosh!
I was taking
Just
a shit.
now?
Yeah, it just popped up. I was taking a shit. And he's like, these are my baseball
I got them in
cards.
top loaders, but I mean, if they're exposed to the elements,
I have a diagram of every card I've ever collected. You should give it to everybody. Ask questions on everything. That started like a.
because he was the one selling drugs, right?
Yeah, he sold
That's
drugs to
wild.
Nacho.
That's wild.
And so they
Do you
immediately got it.
ever wonder how many more good ideas are left in the world? There's been a lot.
Yeah, but I think there's just like the element of like there's so many untapped resources. You know, like who's made a movie about two guys starting a podcast? No one.
Yeah. But I mean like toilet paper or something.
I can make a movie about toilet paper right now.
We could. No one's done
Animated.
that.
There's so many
It'd
things.
be graphic for sure. You'd
like
have to
sausage-
show at least
sausage
one
party.
butthole.
Yeah, I mean, but there's so many like things, and then like just inspirations, and like you can watch so many movies, and like and there's so many untapped resources with like interdimensional stuff, like or what do you call it?
It's like that's where you have to go now because
What do you call that thing? Why am I blanking on
Everybody's
the
doing
word?
it.
Like an exaggeration of a world, and that world is like Fahrenheit 451. You know, fuck. What is that word called? Fuck, can't think of it.
utopia.
Dystopian societies. So there's so many like dystopian things. Like Fahrenheit 451, I think, is people without books, and then there's like The Giver. Like there's so many movies about like that. Like so we can do like, you know what I thought was a really good idea, but it was already done, and it's like maybe like people will forget about it in like a couple years, and like because it wasn't like that popular of a show. But have you ever seen Revolution?
No.
Damn. Such a good show. It's about what happens like 5 years after electricity just stops. It just ceases to like nothing. Electricity just stops.
This is a show?
Yeah, it went on like 2 seasons. Giancarlo Esposito's in it.
I don't know who that is.
Gus Fring.
Oh, yes.
And he's
Gus Fring.
Stan Edgar in The Boys. He's like the go-to villain. He's the probably one of the best villain characters ever.
Yeah,
Like if you're picking a villain, you go, give me Giancarlo Esposito.
He's good.
And I've seen like interviews with him. He's like the nicest guy you'll ever meet too.
Have you ever met him?
Yeah, I met him twice. I said, I was like, you're probably one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
I told him.
But like, there's shit like that, and like you could watch think of Dune.
But I'm not even talking about just movies. I'm thinking just good ideas in general.
Yeah, for
How
maybe
many
like
are left?
businesses or something.
Or just, inventions.
Well, there's so many in like world of inventions now, like apps. Like you can make $1 million business off of an app, and it could be like the guy who thought of Uber. Like,
Can we make an app?
Yeah, we can make an app.
What would it do? Butt Reader Pro?
Butt Reader Pro.
Pogo?
Pogo. Birds, like, TikTok came a couple years ago. And some of these things were like right around the corner. It's like very what we use for like our lives. Just like I think there's
Functional.
so many untapped things.
What app would I make?
I've been thinking about an app. What are some of my app ideas?
Oh, you got a couple?
Yeah, I think I wrote something sometimes. I don't know what I just said. Apps. Yeah, I don't know. Remember, when I was like a kid, I was like, why has no one invented a wireless vacuum? I was like, it's possible. It's like you just like make a receiver, and like nobody had a wireless vacuum. There was no wireless vacuums, and then like they did like 10 years later, and I'm like, damn, they took my fucking.
He could have made it. Could have done it.
6 or 8 at the time.
I almost invented Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding.
Did the hamper in your closet tell you that?
Yeah. Buy more Bitcoin.
Is your girl?
Actually, you should buy more Bitcoin. That's a good stock tip, I think.
Bitcoin.
It just goes up.
It just goes up.
It just goes up. The dollar is getting lower in value. The higher Bitcoin will go.
Yeah, I'm fucking tired of the dollar getting fucking higher in value. Fuck
Where my
this dollar.
dollars? Where my dollars? I thought about doing the ATM business.
The ATM business. at
Yeah,
the
you
mall.
buy an ATM, and
Put
you
money
get paid when the little charge you have to pay to get cash out. You get that.
I didn't know you could buy
And you just-
ATMs. I thought
Oh,
they were just
yeah.
owned by banks.
You get a fucking solid ATM, maybe $500 to $1,000, and
Put it
then
in
you just
strip
have to
clubs.
get I thought about putting it here in the apartment because they have a fucking laundry thing where you have to fill your card up with cash, but they have no ATM.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't let you do that
Why?
because they want to take all the money. They want to make their
Well,
own.
they'd get the
ATM.
money for the cash they're already getting for the laundry stuff.
Yeah, but they want you to like go. I don't know. Go charge the card in the office, and they'll give you $20 or something.
I don't think they do that. I got to go to my fucking ATM at the gas station.
Yeah, that was stupid. Where you had to like.
I could cut
load
'em a deal.
Card. And they would always I would always have to load a card, and then they would make like you had to put like $20 on the card, and then they would make it like weird amounts. It was like $275 for a load. I'm like, come on, just do $3 so I know I could put like $30 on and get 10 loads.
Yep.
But no, you're gonna fucking make it to where it's like I can only get 8 loads out of that, and it's like, motherfucker, like, God, it pissed me off so much. I would get the exact amount and then go into the office, and I would bring coins and just be like, I need this amount of money on my card.
Yeah, one time I thought I had enough, but they raised the price for the dryer, and I had fucking washed my clothes, and then I needed 25 cents on the card, and they were closed in the office, so I had to let my clothes dry outside.
Damn.
It's bullshit.
On the fucking hanger, on the wires and shit.
Yeah. I didn't do all that fancy shit, but
That's just like such a classic like thing back in the day. Like people would put their clothes to dry on like the wires. You like run through a house in like an old movie. Like,
slow motion, nice pretty day, a little meadow behind you. Yeah, you don't see that.
No, he stole my clothes. I think I could play. Like I've been thinking about like
A woman?
no, I think I could play like the weird guy in an action film or something, or like the comic relief that's like weird, like a Jesse Eisenberg type. Like I don't know, just like the awkward comedy guy. Like who's the guy in like Transformers and Deadpool?
Oh yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah,
I don't know his name, but I know him.
weird curly-headed guy. He kind of talks like this. And listen, Deadpool, it's not that simple.
Have you seen his little stand-up thing with the guy in the cargo?
Yeah. What kind of cargo you pack? What's your freight?
What's your freight? And then the guy's like, fucking dumb. Or he's got something wrong
He's
with him.
done.
I don't know.
He's got something.
I'm not going to make fun of this man. I forgot what he says after that.
Huh? He's just looking at him. Yeah.
I'm going to commend him on his nice pants.
Oh, shit. What kind of cargo you wear? What's your freight? Who's going to carry the boats?
The ships and the logs.
He'd have carried it on our fucking heads. They said, no, we're not going to carry it on our fucking heads. I said, who's going to carry the boats? I just love, like, I had no idea what that story was. And it's like random, like, Goggin shit would pop up. And he'd just be like, just like on Joe Rogan. He's just like, randomly just, you got to make $1. You got to make a fucking $1. Who's going to carry the boats? I'm like, what? How does that make any sense?
I've never carried a boat in my life.
I was like, well, yeah, but think about this. Who's going to carry the boats? Huh?
If I ever had to carry a boat, I think I'd figure it out.
Didn't they say, like, that story, he's like, they had to carry it on their heads and shit? I'm like, why?
Maybe. I don't know.
Why would you do that? Just lift your
Your
hands.
arms got tired, probably.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, you didn't have to do it the whole time. Just kind of just chill there 10 minutes, and then, I don't know.
Maybe they're in a hurry.
Some of the shit they make you do in the Army is, like, weird. Like, boot camp,
Well, they need to be prepared for everything.
I guess. But I feel like there's an action instinct in all of us. And actually, this happened to me the other day, believe it or not.
I don't believe it.
But there was just like, I was unloading this truck, and for some dumbass reason, they put like, we had like the frozen shit, and it wasn't even our shit because we don't get our frozen trucks from the same place as other stores. And it's usually like the dairy shit and the frozen shit. So I had to move, like they put the frozen shit in the front. So I had to move like 6 pallets of like frozen shit out of the truck just to get to my shit. And our electric jack broke. And we didn't have like a little electric jack. So I had to manually jack it. And this is terrible.
You jacked it up?
Yeah. And so I had to like run, and like you have to get it kind of like over a little hump because that's how like the trailer, there's a little stop in the trailer to where it ramps up basically. So I'm having to like kind of run, and like the friction from like the air conditioning, the thing from the air conditioning and that frozen, like it's like negative 10 degrees in there. So it's like there's ice. And so I'm just like, and then there's also water because it's, poorly designed. So I'm just moving this thing through metal, walking through metal, and
Ice
like the guy's
sculptures.
like, the driver's like pushing it behind me so he can like get steam, and I'm just fucking, and then it slip. And I thought literally I was like, this is my life, because I was like this on the ground, like, and this leg like was right here, and the wheels of the jack right here. Like I thought my ball, at least one ball, was gone. Like that would have been the worst type of fucking pain, the worst type of work injury is like lose a ball sack. Like, and I was just like,
But think of the money.
I would keep my ball sack.
You wouldn't give up one ball for like a mil?
A mil, yeah. I don't know if it'd be a mil, but I was just like,
What about 100,000?
probably give up a ball for 100,000.
50,000?
No,
80?
no,
Nothing under?
nothing under 100K, 200K. If anybody's watching,
I mean, do you need both of them?
I think you do need both of them. They're connected. I don't think you can like, unless like,
Lance Armstrong had one.
and he can't do anything with it.
Like
He has one ball.
Interesting.
But like, I just don't. I mean, you can live without. I just don't think you can like.
Like your sperm production's
Yeah.
off or something?
But yeah, I was like, I fell like straight on my back, and then I just like was like looking for something, and I just like kind of grabbed and like kicked up the jack, and just like used like my core strength to just hit me up, and like grabbed the arm with my arm went on the jack, and just kind of just like turned around and like went and like slipped real quick and like got back up. It was kind of insane. Like all in like a matter of like 5 seconds. Like, oh fuck, crawling on my back, trying to get back up because I thought like this thing was gonna hit me right in the balls, and like then it would be like literally God. It's I can't even fucking imagining it. It just pains me. Just like it's carrying like a pallet, maybe like I don't know, 100, 200 pounds,
It's enough to crush a ball.
and just oh God, that
My
would kill me.
ball! My leg!
And I'm just fucking ninja'd up, and then got back up and just, holy shit. And the guy didn't even know.
I'd have gone home for the day.
Yeah, I was just like,
That's enough.
fuck that. I am
That's
not
enough.
doing that again. Like, I'm just not doing that again. Y'all can go suck my ass. I don't care if there's somebody here. Fuck you guys. I'll make somebody that doesn't know how to work this thing do it. I don't care. I'm not doing it. Y'all will come back later.
Well, bet you're grateful to have your 2 balls, though.
Yep. You know, who's going to carry the boats?
Who's going to hold the balls?
I had this weird interaction yesterday with this guy.
Tell me.
So I was working, and he was like asking me where something was. It's just weird bald guy, and he was like, "Where is?" I don't even remember what he said, honestly, because I was just too like focused on the conversation. After I was like, "What the fuck?" But he asked me where something was, and then had like a little joke after it. But his joke was, I may look like a god, but I'm not one. And then he paused for a little bit, and he was kind of looking around, and then he looked right at me, and he said, "But you do." And just stared for a good 10 seconds. And I'm just like, it's I won, or whatever it was. And he's just still staring.
I'm not a god.
I may look
I
like
mean,
God,
like a god.
but I'm not. But you do.
But
Or
you do.
Either you do or you are, but you are. And just stared. Like, and still after I showed him, like, it's over there, he's like, and I was just like, what did he say? I'm not looking at him. I'm not looking at him. And I just went back and I was just like, I'm not looking at him. I swear that he was still standing there for a good 10 seconds, just staring at
And
me.
it's supposed to be a joke?
I guess. You know how people say that? Like,
It
oh, you
sounds
know,
like he's into you.
y'all fucking move shit around all the time, or fucking, I took the wrong left turn. Some stupid shit, you know. Can't back it up, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just like, but usually it's something gimmicky like that.
Sounds
But I'm
like
just,
coming on to you or something.
yeah, I'm just like, hello? Sir,
Hello?
I just work here. I just want to go home.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
you know, I have a pet peeve too.
You got beef?
Yeah. And I hate when people, just in general, just general public restroom shit. Because, like, I don't know. If I own a company or I'm a manager at a company, just because I have a bathroom doesn't mean you fucking shit in it. No, just because I have a bathroom doesn't mean you treat it like shit. You know?
Can't shit here.
Like, don't piss on the fucking seat. There's people who actually work there that are trying to take shits on the clock, and you're over here pissing on the seat. So now it's like I have
there's
to clean.
no way to stop that. People are fucking animals.
Lift up the fucking seat. That's the way to stop it.
I agree.
I don't care
with
if you piss on that seat. Don't piss on the actual seat. I got to shit
agree.
here. And then, another fucking thing. If you piss in a fucking non-urinal, you're a fucking pussy. Straight up. If there's a urinal open, and even if, I don't care if you walk into an empty bathroom, say they got 4 urinals, 4 fucking stalls, no one's in the fucking restroom, and you take a stall and piss, you're a straight up fucking pussy. Like, you like dick in the butt. And that's okay. But I'm just saying. Like, I hate when people do that. Like, if there's no urinals open, like, I get it. But, like, come on. Like, you gotta close the door for 10 seconds. I hope no one sees me peeing. Like, what do you think? Like,
Usually if the urinals are taken, I'll just go in the stall, but I'll leave the door open. I feel like that's a man move.
yeah, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
I'm pissing. You can see it.
But
They
even,
walk in. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Take a look. That's how
I hate
it's
when
done.
people, like, shut the door, but, like, don't lock it, like, when they're pissing. Because then I'm, like, walking all the way into the restroom, and then I'm like, oh, shit, I'm right
all
next
the way
to you.
in, like, oh, hello.
What are you
touch
doing?
them.
Like, if you're going to, like, leave it unlocked, like, leave it all the way open.
Did you ever hear of knocking? Did you ever hear of locking the fucking door? Who the fuck knocks on a stall?
I fucking hate, and there's people that knocks on the stall. Actually, that happened the other day.
Yeah. Check the feet.
It's simple. Like, it either opens or it doesn't. Like, it's not rocket science. Who the fuck is in there? There's somebody in there?
Hello?
Fucking hate when people
Yes,
do
I'm
that.
pooping.
Fucking hate when
Fucking
people do that.
shitting.
This one guy came up, and I was like, I really have to shit. Like, I've said this, like, since episode 1. Like, sometimes I gotta shit, and it's bad. And I'm like, okay, I need to shit.
IBS.
Yeah, and I was like, in the bathroom, and you could just tell, just like, this guy, like, just had to shit. But at the same time, I also had to shit, and I was already in the restroom shitting. And then he was just like, knocked on the door,
Oh, I've
knocked
been-
on the
I've been
stall,
there.
Didn't open, and then just sat there for like a minute, like, can one of you hurry up, please? Just like, brother, I'm going as fast as I can.
So there was another guy shitting next to you?
I guess, but then I got out of the stall. He was gone, and there was no one in the stall next to me. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure there was just no one in here.
Oh, wow.
And he was just waiting for nobody.
Maybe you want to... Were you in the handicap stall?
Yeah, but
Maybe
it
he
was
needs,
like a small
maybe he needs the
handicap
big
stall.
room.
I felt bad. Like, usually when there's 2 stalls open, I don't take the handicap stall because I was shitting one time and the guy was handicapped and was like, hey, you finished in there? And I'm like, God damn it, not gonna. Try
I've
to
never
pinch it
come
off.
across that because I always choose that stall for some reason. It's just nice.
Yeah.
Spacious.
When
But
I was,
yeah, I'd feel really bad if a handicap guy came in there. He's like, dude,
yeah, please.
this is mine.
I'm like, oh, fuck. 'Cause sometimes they don't, like, specify.
And you come out faking an injury like, oh, I'm with you, brother.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I feel
Left
like-
my chair at
oh.
home.
Oh, it's your legs that don't work well. My
Lift
my
it.
ears don't work. So
I lost my ball in
I
a
lost my ball in a
Work
jacking accident.
truck unloading accident. But yeah, I fucking hate that. Like, I get it. Like, I've been that guy that's had to shit so many times and just, like, walking, there's nothing open. But I'm just, like, it is what it is. The door either opens or it doesn't. It's as simple as that. And I just, can you hurry up, please? Yeah, let me finish this essay I'm writing real quick.
I got a shit.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Let me finish up just real quick. Let me draw this
But yeah,
last thing.
I've
and
been
then
that
I'll
guy
go off.
though, where it's like, fuck, I gotta go so bad, and of course it's taken.
Yeah.
And I feel the deep breaths. You're like, oh.
I've never like breathed that loud, but I hear that just. Oh, just,
I've been there,
shit,
dude.
it like vibrates.
Sometimes
the
it
toilet.
needs to come out, and it's saying like, please.
Maybe I've just done it like so much to where it's just like a secondhand nature where I'm just like, I know what I need to do to stop this pain.
What do you do?
Eventually it goes away. If you can't make it,
No, there's some points where it's like it's got to come out.
you just start talking to yourself
you're
like,
gonna, like,
shut the fuck up. You're good,
dude.
stomach. And then you just
No.
like,
No.
You're like, nope.
No.
Nope, it's not. It's not coming. It's not doing
This
it.
happened to me like a couple weeks ago. I was headed to work, and on the way to work, and it's like a 10-minute drive. It's not far. I was like, I got to go. So I pulled over the Kroger, and it was full, and I just had to like sit outside. I was like, you can do this. You can do this. Give him 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. But it hurt so bad. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you just gotta tell them who's gonna carry the boats, you know.
Who's going to carry the boats? Who's going to shit the logs?
But yeah, it's hard. You just, I don't know. You get around it.
Next
Make
topic.
moves. You make moves getting around it.
Making moves.
You know, because we're talking about this last episode, like weird dreams.
Yep.
But it's just like, it's crazy to me how like crazy the mind is. We've talked about this before, but just like some guy that you can randomly see once, and they're like in your dream. They're like a key villain or something in your dream. It's so crazy that like you only see people that you've seen.
I think that's false.
You've made people up in your mind.
I've seen people I've never seen before.
You could have seen them though. How do you know that you've never seen them?
Because I know everybody I've seen.
You look at everybody and go,
I've seen them. I mean,
could be just like walking the street. It could be that repairman outside that's fixing your gate.
it could
In
be.
your dreams, he could be the mastermind behind the
could be.
murder. It was the gate guy.
Go out there, kill him, be like, you killed my fucking dog in my dream.
It's like, I just work on the gate. I'm just a gate guy. You're a gay guy. What's I gotta do? What the fuck?
Well, maybe you should start being the right guy. That's why you got punched in the face.
Maybe you should start being the right guy. You think at the end of Prisoners that Hugh Jackman got found?
Nope.
Damn. That sucks. Because he's like hearing them and he's just like, but like imagine, I don't know. It's just like crazy how these detectives do this shit. Like,
Well, that's the mystery. That's why they fucking leave you with that sort of cliffhanger. No one knows.
it was September 7th, 1987. This dust was here. Like, this is crazy. It's fucking like imagine if that happened in real life. Just like, you leave. Like, no detectives.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on here? This
Yeah,
is
if I heard some kind of whistling, I'd be like, I'm going to get the fuck out of here.
This is crazy right here. Look at this popcorn
I
scene.
wouldn't think like, oh, there's somebody under there.
These are diverse. There's one popcorn that's not supposed to be there. Here, let me click this. You're a murderer. You did it. Who?
Let me check under this car. Oh, there's a hidden door. I knew it.
You want me to drink that? Okay. Gulp, gulp, gulp.
Gulp, gulp, gulp. What the fuck was that shit? More.
It's all gone. Just covering it.
Dude.
Who's gonna get the girls? Who's gonna get the girls?
The girls.
Who's gonna carry the boats? Oh, lots of boats, lots of boats, lots of boats.
What's happening in the world?
Did you go to your 10-year high school reunion?
Fuck no. Is yours coming up?
In like 2 years.
Damn, I'm old. Are you going?
I want to go. I feel like I got to do something before 10-year reunion. Something.
That's what they say in the movies.
What was that one movie that we
Wanna
watched?
be somebody.
I can't let them know that I'm a 45-year-old alcoholic that beats his wife. I can't.
What movie are you talking about?
Channing Tatum's in it. It's like called like Reunion or something.
I
We
know
watched
what
it
you're
on like
talking
a
about.
family vacation. Like
We watched it?
yeah, we watched it. It's very bad.
I remember, not being
Very
that good.
bad.
Yeah,
But-
I know what you're talking about.
It's like
Can't think
Channing
of the
Tatum
name.
and like just some fucking
Goobers.
B-list, C-list, D-list, get off the trees list actors. And it's just like,
Did you watch Deadpool yet?
no. I don't really like
I
want
watched
to.
Twisters. Twisters was all right.
High school reunion movie. Rami Michelle's, no. Oh, I think it's called 10 Years. Yeah, 10 Years.
10 years.
It's Channing fucking Tatum and like just some terrible actors. I don't even think Channing Tatum is that good in it.
I mean,
Wait,
he's
Chris
in
Pratt's
some
in
bad
it.
movies.
Chris Pratt's in it. That's basically it. Channing Tatum and Chris
I'm so
Pratt.
uncomfortable.
Justin Long's in it. I was mistaken on these actors. These are decent actors. Justin Long. Name the movie he's in. The best movie ever made. One of them.
Justin who?
Justin Long.
Dodgeball.
Yes. How did you know?
That's one of the only movies I've seen him in.
Another
that
movie.
and Live Free or Die Hard.
Yeah, he's in that for some reason. Another movie. It's also really good.
That
Not
he's
like-
in?
Yes, he's the main character.
It's a comedy.
Comedy. One of the best movies ever made, honestly.
Oh, Accepted.
Yeah. Ask me about my wiener.
Ask me what
Jonah's in that, right?
What's it? Southern Hampshire
Southern Hampshire University?
Institute of Technology.
Oh, yeah.
Shitheads.
Yeah, shitheads. Southern
That was a good
Hampshire
movie.
Institute of Technology.
How does someone fucking get away with that?
He didn't. He got caught.
But for a while. Whatever. It's a movie. Well.
Ask me about my wiener. There's always those weird movies. That's a guy I could play. Like, that guy.
You're a Justin Long type of guy.
Yeah, Justin Long. I think that's like a perfect actor. I can play a Justin Long. Just some weird
Would
looking
you play
dude.
Justin Long?
Ooh, in his documentary? We can write it.
We could write it.
And he just always gets like the hottest bitch you've ever seen in any movie ever. It's just
That's true.
un blonde.
You got fucking Amber Heard in Live Free or Die Hard.
I haven't
Didn't
seen
he?
Live Free or Die Hard. I thought the Die Hard thing is, I don't know. He's a badass. Shit's happening. And
John McClane. He's back from retirement.
he's doing it again.
He's old.
It's like the Jason Statham shit. I don't do jobs no more. What's the job?
What's the job?
What's the job? Told you I'm retired.
I'm retired.
What's the job?
You're retarded.
Are you retired? No, I'm an artist.
No, it's the autistic.
Like the UK. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm okay. Should we wrap up?
What time we at? Got anything? Kind of extend it a little bit. I mean, maybe we need more like 5 minutes to say.
5 minutes. I think I can come up with something.
Oh.
I got a pee for you.
You got a peeve?
Yeah. When people, I don't know, they hear this rap song and it has some phrase in it. Like, for example, applying pressure. And then people start using it in their everyday vocabulary. Keep applying pressure. Keep applying pressure. I stand on business.
Stand on
I
business.
stand on business. And like, I don't know. It's just not cool. You didn't come up with that. You say that because you heard it in a rap song.
Get off my way.
Not hating on the rap song, but it's like you're stealing someone else's words and trying to make them your own. I don't. When somebody says stupid shit like that, I am just, they'll say it. They'll be like, yeah, keep applying pressure. I'll be like, excuse me? They'll say, keep applying pressure. I'm like, what the fuck? Say it again. And by the time they say it the third time, I'm mentally preparing for a fucking Kamehameha. I'm screaming it in my head, but I don't have that power, so my Kamehameha
Not
comes
yet.
as a punch in the throat. Not yet. Have you seen, there's this couple on the internet that I saw, they're like mastering telepathy or telekinesis, whatever, and they're just like going like this and making little sheets of foil move. And I think they really think they're doing it because they're like, and it just blows from the wind they create from doing their motions. And they're like, day 3 of practicing telekinesis. And they like try to control it.
There's this weird thing like that people tried to like, I don't know, convince people to do. It's like a weird challenge, and like you'd put on like, I don't know why this made me think of it, but you put on like white noise in the background and just stay for like 10 minutes. And I think it was like you take a melatonin and then you just lay on the ground with like a paper, like a, what do you call that paper? Just like regular like paper in a printer, like
Copy paper.
copy paper, and like a piece of copy paper to like, you like cut it in the shape of like a mask to where like you can't see beyond like your peripherals. And so you just lay down and just apparently you like see mountains move and you like make drawings and shit. I don't know. Like it was bullshit. I did it. Me and my friend did it and he was like, oh, I saw like a guy doing this. And I was like, yeah, I feel like I kind of saw that, but I think my eyes were just like getting tired.
I have a friend who used to do shit like that. He'd put a red light over him and he cut in half a ping pong ball and he'd put each side on each of his eyes and he'd put on the white noise and he saw shit. He saw visions and shit. I love this guy. He would find like every way to either see something or get some kind of euphoric feeling from something. He'd find the craziest ways to do it too. He got real into like lucid dreaming.
Yeah, that was like my friend too. He got real into lucid dreaming and he was like, that's why I started writing down my dreams. I haven't written them down in a while, but like I would start like, that's like how you start lucid dreaming is like.
Yeah, one
writing
time
down
he
your
went off to
dreams.
another planet and some aliens handed him what was labeled like the key to the world. Like, this is why we're here or some shit. And like he was about to grab it and then he woke up or something. So he never, he could have found the key, but could have brought it home to us.
It's coming home. Yeah.
Sorry, Jacob.
I remember doing shit like that lucid dream training. And like, I remember one time I could like move my arm and then like know that I was doing it and just like in like space. And I like grabbed like a thing and it like turned into a laser gun, and I was like shooting it. Then I would like make like a mountain, and that was it. That's as far as I got, as far as I could think to do.
That's wild.
Yeah. And then I woke up. But yeah, that shit's kind of crazy if you really can master that, or just take LSD.
Probably quicker that way.
Probably quicker. Yeah. But yeah, I had another little point I was gonna piggyback off of that, but I forgot what it was.
It is forgotten.
Then you are lost.
You are lost.
To me, the Jedi are evil.
You are supposed to bring balance to the Force, not destroy it.
Not leave it in darkness.
Leave it in darkness. I hate you.
I hate you. I'm sorry, Anakin. I failed you. I just start like random sequences and like in the mirror or something. I'll just like go on about something. God, what was I saying this morning? It was so funny though. Just like randomly, just I don't know. Just like turned into a British accent. You just couldn't like understand him at the end point. Like, oh, what? Like, I don't know.
What do I? One day.
You got it. I mean, you really got it. You really got it. You really got it. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Well, of course. Well, the horse. Well, sports. It's sport. Old sport. How we doing, old sport?
Old sport. Chap.
You ain't Gatsby.
Young chap. Tiger.
You ain't Gatsby.
Sport.
But I would just like, I don't know, just go off and like sometimes it's pretty good. I'll just play like a character and just talk to myself and I don't know. Do a bunch of weird hand movements. Some
do that.
Some of them are funny and I'm like, dang, I should post that, but then I just forget what it was. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Who's gonna carry the boats? Who's gonna carry the boats?
I used to post shit like that, but
This one
I
where
don't
it's
want
like
to do it anymore.
the white rappers, like those like random white rappers, like Harry Mack. Like, I'm sorry, if you like Harry Mack is like, I don't know, it's so stupid. I hate Harry Mack. That's a peeve in itself. You know who that guy is?
Nope.
He's like 45, I think now, maybe like pushing 50, and he's like, "Hey, actually, I'm a white rapper for you guys. Give me six words." And they're like telekinesis, squat, fucking sunlight, John Wick, guitar, and he's like, "Yeah, I go with the guitar. I got the banana. They shit with the dog. They shit with the car. They shit to the nod. They shit to the dog. They shit to the retarded." Over and over again. And I had this one that was just like every white rapper was just, "Yeah, I'm about to make it happen. About to make a living off of rapping. Nice ting. I'm the boy with the bean. Nice peen. Chin peen. Chin teen." And just this over exaggerate every syllable.
You can't make shit rhyme, okay?
Yo, I about to go into shit in the brain, beginning, raining. I've been hanging, I've been draining, I'm an Aiden. You got a maid in this place? It's lazy. I don't know. But it's just so. And then like his videos are like 7 minutes long, and then he'll just be like, I don't know. He's like, "Give me a word," and like the first word they use like milk, and he's just like, "Yeah, I ride around the city with the thing, and I go like for like 5 minutes, and then he's like, "Yeah, the silk," and then he's like looking at you like, "Yeah, I said the silk, and I run with the motherfucking pill, and I got the thing with the kill," and then he keeps going. It's like, motherfucker, just say milk already. Like, you could have said it like 6 fucking minutes ago. God, it's so fucking. But I don't know. It's just like those white rappers that just do that. And it's just so funny to me. Just pain, the sling, the gain, the neen. With the pain, with the gene. Limousine. 18.
There's a guy that like imitates Eminem, and he's like, if Eminem were camping or something.
Look what I'm planning. There's that. I think he's what is it? Chris Ella, right?
I don't know.
He put him in the Homicide song at the end. He's like, look what I'm planning. I'm planning with the sanding. Going his abortions on the floorboards. Well, Harrison Ford. Well, I'm world torn. I'm in a cabana. I'm in a cabana. You're in a cabana. I'm in a cabana. Look what I'm planning. I'm in a cabana. Harry Mack, if you're watching this, I don't like you.
The hand. That's good stuff. Well,
Well.
turntables.
Look who it is. It ain't Billy Butcher. Nah, that's a guy. I used to do a good Back to the Future.
Still never seen it.
Back to the Future 3. Biff.
So Biff wants to be a buff. Is that where that's from? Well, that's from Seinfeld, with the name Biff.
Biff is from Back to the Future.
What's his character? Because Jerry always calls George Biff.
He's an evil guy.
He's like, I've always wanted to be a buff. So Biff wants to be a buff.
Yeah, so Biff is like, he's dumb. Like he's like, in every time he's the main villain, but it's like his dad's bully back in the day, and it's just like
Makes sense.
just that dumb guy like, you fucking read, you're a pussy bitch. But he's just like stupid. He'll like fall in like manure, like, oh no. You got to the count of 10. 1. And he's like, 4, 5, 6, 7. But that one is like the best. Like that guy, that's just so funny. Just because I don't know. I don't want to spoil it. Will he go back into like Western times? It's not really a spoiler. Go back into Western times.
Western.
It's Biff's like grandfather or something. Just, it's over, McFly.
Oh, speaking of Western, I need to watch that new Kevin Costner movie.
There's a new Kevin Costner movie?
Horizons or something.
I thought he was like,
It's
isn't he
supposed to be in like multiple parts. So the first part is a whole ass movie.
Horizons.
Is that what it's called? Can we watch a trailer?
Over the horizon, he keeps walking. There he is over the horizon.
An American Saga. Oh, chapter 2's almost out already.
Chapter 2. So you're waiting like all the shows I watch. Like, I'm waiting on the last season. Like, come on, what are we doing?
Digital outlets including
When's
Prime
Outer
Video and
Banks
Apple
season
TV.
4?
Ooh, I
Tired
might
of waiting.
Start this.
Tired of waiting. It's over, McFly.
Oh yes. I love me some Kevin Costner.
Back to the
Who's
Future.
in this? Sam Worthington's in it. Jenna Malone.
Jenna Malone. We'll take a call, Malone.
Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson. I love Luke Wilson. What happened to him?
He's around.
What's he doing?
He's in this Kevin Costner movie.
Well, do something else.
Horizon Chapter 1.
Where is he? All right. Well, I guess that will do it for
3
this episode.
hours. Motherfucker.
He's over here fiddling with the gizmo.
With the gizmo. Skip it with the gizmo.
Skip it with the gizmo.
Sorry.
That'll do. Remember, who's gonna carry the boats? It's over, McFly.
You are. You are. You're going to carry the boats.
Bye.
Bye.